How's it going, everyone? Mike Moo here. Today, I just want to talk about what I feel like is the best deal for a emergency lamp slash camping lamp. This right here is what's currently being sold in Costco right now. It is $14.99. This is a lantern that does 2,000 lumens, which is more than bright enough for most situations, especially for a personal lantern. Okay, now what really sets this apart, besides that it's 2,000 lumens and name brand by Duracell, is that this has a built-in lithium-ion battery already in there, but can be powered multiple different ways. So you have the option of using USB power. Okay, you can charge it via solar. There is a solar panel right up over here. And the final option is you can use D-cell batteries. And you can get D-cell batteries just about anywhere. We're still in that type of time where you can get D-cell batteries in most any convenience store. So you are just not out of luck with something like this. And that's exactly what you want in an emergency type of device. Now this is branded by Duracell. I don't imagine that Duracell themselves manufacture something like this, so keep that in mind. Now, even though I am technically unboxing and showing this off on the screen right now, this is something that I've actually used in a recent camping trip over this past summer, 2024. But before that, I had the Duracell that was the older one. This is the 1500 lumen one that used to be sold in Costco, I think like 2 years ago or over a year ago. This one too has the solar, and also at the bottom, of course, you can also use the D cells as well. As you can see, I haven't had a need or a chance to use that because we've been using the batteries, and also I just plug in via USB-C. So this is held up. But I want to say that the issue with this particular model of this one, the older one, is the way the lights work. Okay, so this will rotate in. When I removed it, it gives you the USB-C cable in here. Okay, anyway. So the problem with this one, and why the new 2024 model is better, is that usually when I'm using one of these, is that the light is set down on a table. Okay, yeah, you can clip it, you can hang it, but the old one, the lights come up from below. Okay, so you get a glare that's in your face. Yeah, I don't know how else to tell you that, but it's a little bit of a glare. I don't like a glare in my face, in particular when I'm sitting close to it. So that is the problem with this one. This one I'm still keeping around as an area light, but I'm not going to be using it as much as the new one. Not only the new one does the newer one get a little bit brighter, up to 2,000 lumens versus 1,500 lumens, but it is also wider. Okay, so this whole thing, it's wider, it's fatter, it's shorter, and that spreads the light out a little bit more. Also, you will see that the lights actually come down from the top. Okay, so the LED lights are down from the top. Look, I'll turn it on real quickly. It's super bright, but in a case like this, when it comes down from the top and then it's dispersed by this mirror type of finish here, it's also got that red light, see that red emergency type of light. It disperses light in a way that is less glaring to my face when it is on the table. Okay, so that's why this one's better. All right, besides that, it has all the other tri-power options. It's got the D-cell section down below. The D batteries are not included in this case. I know there were some that Costco used to sell that include the D-cell batteries. But yeah, this is good. And it's charged. It's ready to go for your camping trip. And even though this has a solar panel, I think this is really just for emergency purposes. And if you don't have any other option, it's nice that this will still pick up power to charge up the lamp. It doesn't do very well. So I'll give you an idea. It has on here the different solar charging times. You want to take a closer look at that, but I'll just go ahead and read off what some of these things say here. So on high at 2,000 lumens, fully charged is 2.5 hours. More than enough, and it's super bright as long as you charge it up during the day. And on alkaline batteries, it only gets up to 1,000 lumens, but good for 12 hours. Okay, if that's on alkaline batteries. Medium rechargeable, 250 lumens, you get 20 hours. So yes, the statistics on here are that you can get up to 200 hours if you run off of alkaline D-cell batteries at 65 lumens. And that's enough just as a general nightlight, right? If you have kids and they need a nightlight, 200 hours for D-cell batteries is not bad at all, okay? But the maximum runtime at 2,000 lumens is 2.5 hours, and you will not get the 2000 lumens unless you run off of USB and the USB-C plugged in or the built-in battery. So keep that in mind. It's just the alkaline batteries just don't put out enough power for the 4 that you have in there to get up to 2000 lumens. So when you want that, you definitely have to put in. Now the max you'll get from the D cells is going to be 1000 lumens, which is more than enough. Okay, now if you just need more, you just need double the capacity, just get a couple of these. $14.99, I mean, you really can't beat that. Even if you try to get one of those gas-powered ones, they'll start at like $30 practically for anything that's relatively bright. You got to deal with the propane, the gas, or whatever it is that you're going to be running off of. This seems to be a decent ecological option for $15. Now, as far as the solar charging, all I can tell you is that is just really for real emergencies where you don't have access to any power, because what I remember from all this is that the solar power, this probably is just like a watt, maybe, yeah, a watt. 2 watts, maybe maximum. It might help to keep the battery a little bit better maintained. That's about it. You're not going to rely on this. You're not going to be able to fully charge the battery out of here in any reasonable period or length of time with the amount of sunlight that you might have out camping to really efficiently use the 2000 lumens for a period of time. So for instance, if you put this out in the sun, maybe, let's say you get 8 hours of sunlight, you might maybe get about 20 minutes at 2000 lumens. And that's just a guesstimate based on my experience using the previous generation one, which only maxes out at 1500 lumens anyway. Okay, now, what's also great about this is that versus this version is that you can also use the built-in battery to charge up your phone or other USB power devices. The battery is big enough such that you can do that. Multiple power options. This really is a great overall like emergency type of light that you can also keep around for camping. Now another update or upgrade is that this is now metal, and this is easier to hang than the plastic version. Not that I had any problems really much with the plastic version, but the metal version is definitely better in my opinion. And also finally, because it's wider, it's a little bit more stable on surfaces, so it's less likely to get knocked over. Again, not that I had those issues with the previous version, but those are some of the differences. So if you're interested in this, I'll have a link. Just go to your Costco. It's on sale, 15 bucks. You can't beat that. But in case you don't have a Costco somewhere nearby, not a Costco member, don't believe in that, I'll also have a shopping link too below, and that may be an affiliate link. Please use that. Anyway, give this a like, subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.